sitting in kiddie pools in the front yard, 4 dudes in a kiddie pool at the same time, drinking beer and eating barbecue. It's pretty intense.
We need to have another photo shoot sometime.
Yeah, I know. The last photo shoot was bad.
I have tattoos. I have tattoos now, so I can be involved.
We just kind of do what we do.
God, this changed a little bit since my younger hippie days, and actually I had person picked on, and I was the first person to pass out. So if you're the first person to pass out, you never knew where you woke up. I mean, we put people underneath cars, put them down their boxes.
We put somebody's Volvo in between 2 trees in St. Pete, so they couldn't get it out when they passed out in the house. And then we let the air out of the tires. It was over top of the water meter, so when the dude woke up and it was out there, he just let it roll because it was his house, it was his car. And then the water people came to read the meter, and it was over top of the water meter.
Oh, man.
And it was like 3 weeks later, and he just let his car be there because he didn't know how to get it out without people picking it up between 2 trees.
I thought we were really bad. We picked up the guy, drugged him out of his own bed, and put him a couple doors down underneath the car.
Oh.
Right.
Remember when Lucky took a power nap and we put his mailbox in?
Oh, yeah, we ripped his mailbox out of the ground. I ripped his mailbox out of the ground. It was like 4 feet deep, too. I had to, like, rock it back and forth. Pull it out, and he was half out. Woke up with his mailbox on top.
Remember when Lucky took a power nap?
Oh, yeah, we ripped his mailbox out of the ground. Our car, though.
And
that
they had
might make me nervous.
the tap-on hairband, dude, to let the
I used to say that to people, but that's a good song too, by the way.
What's that, Bob Dylan?
No, you're playing another. No, Bob Dylan and Maxine Thor have nothing to do with each other.
Oh, but did you know?
No, you know that Dagger dance.
Okay.
It's not like he kicked your water.
Oh, no!
Oh my God, he killed him! He's dead!
I did.
Don't
I
worry
went to go
about it.
kick Neil with his candy cane striped pants on,
Now your feet
and
are
I
soaked.
slipped on my.
You know what? My
You
candy
gotta
cane-
swap the deck!
My candy
You gotta swap the deck.
Roxy said lick me.
Eric, clean up today.
Is
We
it
all
worth
are
it to have-
Killed him! He's dead!
I went to go kick Neil with his.
I don't know what she's
You're a
gonna
dick.
say.
Oh,
You're a fucking asshole.
I want to go beat you.
You gotta swap the deck. That's funny.
I want to go kick Neil with his.
You gotta swap the deck.
I want to go kick Neil with his.
You gotta swap the deck.
I want to go kick Neil with his.
You gotta swap the deck.
I want to go kick Neil with his.
You gotta swap the deck.
I want to go kick Neil with his.
A what?
You guys have a call sign?
A what?
Call sign. You hear me say swap the deck? Yeah, I don't
You
know.
have a call sign for your internet radio?
Oh, that would be a good radio.
Oh,
that would be a good one right there.
Do you have a call sign yet?
Yeah.
Do you have like a name for your station?
Yeah, e.d.show Fanzine.
e.d.show, yeah.
What is it called?
e.d.show Fanzine. e.d.show Fanzine, because there's an e.d.show. It's on like Fox after I fucking came up with the name.
e.d.show Fancy.
Yeah.
It's got periods in between it. What does that
We
mean?
wrecked off this bunch
Well, originally Dano was not here, was going to be on here, and it was just Eric and Dan, and I said, man, I'll fucking get Dreb on here. Fucking Dreb. And then we just hooked up with Ellis. Ellis was going to be here from Rat Cafe.
From Rat Cafe, yeah, good man.
And he couldn't make it. So it's like, fucking A, man, you can't go wrong with E&D, man. So, you know, keep it simple.
Still swabbing the deck while you're talking.
It's
I
fun,
stopped for
though.
a second, but I got
It's a microfiber mop, so
It
notice it
smells
grabs.
It's good.
You know that floor is really clean, even though
I'll
it's
tell you
bare
what.
floors.
The e.d.show brought to you by Microfiber Mops.
really works.
It really sucks
You
it
can't
up.
have a scurvy
Don't
show
be a
without
sucker
shit
unless
spilled
you're a
everywhere.
microfiber
Right.
mop.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, I
It's gonna be
remember
something everywhere.
when after Gigi Allen died, we've been a little bit of time passed, and the bands were playing. I think it was like Jehovah's Sickness and whatnot.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
were practicing in their own house. Holy chicks were all drinking, you know, the guys. And, seance.
A seance, like
Yeah.
light as a finger, stiff as a board, light as a feather, not finger.
And
Sorry.
we were trying
now we're
to
talking about
bring
the
up
craft?
Gigi Allen,
Yeah.
and my girlfriend's all like, he's too freshly dead. He can't make it. And like, it sticks in my mind. He's too freshly dead. He don't know how to work it, man. And he's
Yeah,
like,
no.
Just fight to a hammer.
It's like the movie Ghost or something. I don't know. Or maybe a Hocus Pocus or The Craft.
God.
No.
So it'd be like
A
Jehovah's
seance?
Sickness and pagan faith and
I never really got into that stuff.
yeah.
It's funny because I did like.
That was all we had back then. You know,
Who's that,
Triple
Pagan
X,
Faith?
Triple X Girls, Pagan Faith,
Oh, the bands.
Penguins,
The bands you're
the
saying. I
Wankers.
wasn't. Yeah, see, that was before my
the
time.
Wankers, who else?
That was before my time.
Yes,
I mean, I didn't
I
move here
still
until
say
I
if
was.
me and Stiff would have had a child, it would have been you.
Were you around for
I
Peg Liggins?
mean that from the heart. You feel you guys, and I remember the first time that I met you. So I cut this guy. You know, if I would have had a son, this is him. This is
I got
fucking him. This is, you know.
Well, we like to deal with the bands that have done their share of the work in the area. You
Well,
know,
dude,
see the
you
bands
do-
that
you
come up
do-
in this area, and
You
it's
do
like,
your share of work.
okay, so when
what
I
it
moved
comes
here,
down
and somebody ripped the singer's Converse off, and he signed it, and he just gave it to the people that we were with. So he just had like a Converse that had the band signature on it, and we were still in high school, so we didn't know. You know what that was? It was like, oh my god, this dude just ripped his shoe off at a show and gave it to us.
Carbomb did?
No, Kumchate, the other band that played. But Karma. And it's in all the photos it's on the back of the first Scurvy CD.
That's what this car just clean over.
Oh, you know, it's sad because people listen to the house and get shows. There's like a couple
You go over there,
that
like
live
walk up to the video camera, and like.
We're back.
there.
We're back. We're back.
I went
We should.
It was before it was somebody's house, though.
I-
It was Lucky's house. We spray painted the whole inside. It was cool. It was punk rock. It was what it needed to be. You know.
You loved it.
2 years he went through 2 years of us playing in that house.
By the
We
way,
played
we're
at Lucky's
back.
house for 2 years.
Not like
We
we left.
graffitied the entire house.
Freaking, I remember.
Fucking
Oh, is there a show this
audio
weekend?
problems.
Yeah, we're having a show for Arbor
And I
Day.
apologize.
Oh, we had
Why?
Why
Why not?
For, like, we didn't have a show for Arbor Day, but we had a show for Scurvy Awareness Day. We had a show for National Talk Like a Pirate Day. And we had a show for Memorial Day and St. Patrick's Day.
Did a good job on the floor.
Everything. You
What's
can
Yeah.
July?
Yes.
I'm more of a party
Opportunity.
dude. I book shows as a party. We have parties. We don't really just
We're
have
booking a
shows.
party. Would you like to come?
Hey, would you like to come to a party
Welcome
and
to
not
the
remember what you
party.
did the next night? Okay.
Dude, you're talking to.
Tonight's the
I-
night we're gonna die.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Welcome to the party. Alright.
That's mosquito teeth, yeah. Honestly, I hate all these idiots that run around with that stupid bullshit tattooed on them that say that they only live once, because it just makes me want to... Something about their face.
YOLO.
I don't know. But,
Because they
when
only
you
live
get to
once.
the point where you've done shows with pretty much... Like, if I named a band that I wanted to play with, I think the Scurry's pretty much played with them now.
And you, yeah.
I mean, we
and
didn't
I
play
have
with
to
GBH, and I was
agree,
pissed that
man.
GBH came and we didn't play with them. And we played with Mark Unseen from the Unseen. We played with the Ashers before. He's got a new band called Tenebrae with Blood for Blood and Slapshot, and it's the singer from the Unseen singing with them.
With Slapshot?
With Slapshot and Blood for Blood.
Nice.
And that's an interesting band to have. When you think about
What did
music came from.
cannibalize with all the players and band?
Yeah, it's it's kind of like in our scene, you see
Boston?
Nerds Raging. Do you know who Nerds Raging
No.
is from Tampa Bay Hardcore? Or
Right,
any
I've
people that
not,
remember?
I've not,
Okay.
that I don't
Nerds
know.
Raging is
Morgan.
people from Morgan, from Saganaki Bomb Squad. Not Nagasaki. Saganaki Bomb Squad. He used to be in Pigpen.
Okay.
Also, Brad from Mosquito Teeth and Free Market Anarchists is in that band. Twisty Chris from Twisty Chris and the Puddin' Packs, and Sergeant Arrowman,
Yeah.
and some other bands. He's the drummer. And then you've got
Green Jello. He's in Green
yeah,
Jello.
he's in Green
Ah.
Jello
Wow.
too.
Nice.
And then you've got who else is in that band? Ryan from Burst of Scotland and Die Rebel Scum. And then there's 6 dudes in that band. There's five dudes in that band. They're all in other bands from this area. They all share the same members.
And back in the day, my day, it was like a little, clique. You were in a clique. What we played with this band, Don't Mix With You. And you would see the people, every show you went to, obviously it's going to be the same people.
Brad's
And
in.
and you're like, you knew who they were, and their name, what they dressed, and even what they
Oh, yeah.
drove, but nobody.
Yeah.
It was very snotty. And it's like, fuck you, this is punk rock.
Well, the
I didn't
best
want-
description I've gotten from our friends is that it's, and it's a word that doesn't exist, it's incestual. Our friends are
It sounds like a
incestual.
tea.
Like we all
Incestual
share
tea.
members. We all share members, and we all help each other, and we all.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. I think that's the thing with punk rock, though. It's always been DIY, and it's always been, unity within the shows because whether it looks like it's going to cannibalize and fucking cave in, it always seems to regroup and come back.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
mean, it
there's
does.
always
There's,
somebody there to play it. There's always somebody there to step up and
there's always somebody
and
there that
make it work.
rises above the stupid shit and decides. I've had crazy stuff happen at scurvy shows, and we still play shows, and I will never stop. Period.
Yeah,
We've
but
had crazy stuff happen at GBW shows. We were all in other bands. Neil's and Free Market Anarchists, and they've had crazy stuff happen at shows. And Dagger Dan is in Housebroken, and their shows have been nuts too. You can't.
it's not even that. It's like somebody can't be there, so another drummer from another band steps
Yeah.
up. Says, I know your song.
You got somebody
I'm gonna
that's
jam
too
out for
hammered
you.
to make a show, or
That's
somebody
the
doesn't
cool
show
thing,
up, or
Let's keep the music alive.
we
Yeah,
all just end up
and-
playing
and-
together.
It's
We help each other.
That's the
But-
best part for me is
the one.
If there's an issue, we still make it happen.
Crushmas at Hellbent, how many guitar
Oh yeah,
players
Hellbent. Yeah, Hellbent was playing on Crushmas, this last one, and
play? The guitar player for what band is it?
Death by
Bullshit Ones.
Conviction.
Abortion, the guitar player.
Oh
for
yeah, the
Abortion
guitar player for
Twins
Abortion Twins
played
played
drums,
drums.
and then there was like 6 different guys who played guitar.
Yeah, he's also in Serpents of the Mist.
Yep.
Abortion Twins are cool if you've never heard them.
We'll be sure to look them up.
Yeah, it's like Terry Schiavo songs. And,
Love it.
well, just like just like Twisty Chris has a song about Casey Anthony. If you've not heard Twisty Chris,
No,
Jugs
I
of a
haven't.
Killer. It's like hey there, little Miss Anthony, tell me why you're not guilty. Show me your jugs, Jugs of a Killer.
That's fucking awesome. Fucking A, man.
Like that's
Keeping it real, man. You know? Let's not sugarcoat it with TMZ.
There's a song called The Black Bag.
Who?
Randy. You gotta tell
Tell
Jesus
Jesus.
about. Tell
Do you know?
Jesus.
Okay, so Jesus Christ and the Gangbang Boys. If you haven't heard this band,
He
that we're
wants to
talking about,
he wants to sing a song called The Black
he
Bag.
likes. Oh shit, I can't even think. No, he likes it for or whatever. No, what is the chick though? I can't think of her name right now. Miley Cyrus. So he loves Miley Cyrus. Like the last show that we played, he wore a Miley Cyrus shirt, and he was mad because he got blood on it.
It's
And
in
it's
the
one of his
car.
only white shirts that he had, and Jesus bleeds a lot. No, it's hard to explain. I mean, he bleeds a lot. Like when we play shows like that,
Lala's, he busted his head.
it's
in
either
the
blood or
bottle.
urine.
Yeah.
There's been times when there's been drumsticks shoved in inappropriate places too. So Jesus bleeds a
Ah,
lot.
so
So it's hard.
yeah.
It's hard to explain. I mean, he bleeds a lot. Like when we play shows like that,
Lala's, he busted his head.
it's
in
either
the
blood or
bottle.
urine. No, that's cool though.
No,
There's been times when
it's-
there's been
it's
drumsticks
like-
shoved in inappropriate places. See what they're playing at the same
Jesus
time. I mean, he bleeds a lot. Like when we play shows like that.
Yeah, but
So we have like 8 viewers.
It's either blood or urine.
That's
No.
753,
That's cool, though.
60.
There's been times when there's been drumsticks shoved in inappropriate. See what they're playing at the same time.
It's not a radio station. It's not mass
That's pretty
population
cool though.
that it's out there, you know. It's like getting back in the swing of things for like me and something he wants to do. So it's like, well, fucking let's do it. Let's, you know, support
Yeah.
what's going on here and have fun with
So
it.
you know, you work with the No Loves, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know that they're moving away.
yeah. No, I don't.
Oh.
I know they were going to talk about.
Oh, well, let's find it
About one more.
out.
Well, the No
Jim.
Loves, their last show is the Greg Riddell.
With the doll
Well,
parts?
Yeah, and
On the
they
24th.
moved to Tennessee.
Are they really?
Jim and
Jim has a son that has autism.
I didn't
So the
know.
state of Florida really does not have a lot of activities for kids that have autism at school. I mean, there's no
Thank you, Ray Scott, or
backing
whatever your fucking
for
governor
it.
is.
So if you have a child that has autism, they want to put them in a school that has retarded children or kids with disabilities.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
and
know
they're
if that
not.
has anything to
Kids
do
with
with it.
autism are not
A
retarded.
different states.
I don't know if
My-
that has anything to do with it. I
Yeah.
just know that No Love said that they're moving, and then that's their last show. Is the
Okay,
Carl Carter
definitely.
Doll Parts
Definitely gonna make
No Love
that
show.
one.
That's 662, and
Yeah.
those are bands that I grew up with. And
They're great guys.
I
Absolutely.
can't help but be there.
Absolutely
It's
great
just-
guys.
I feel like shit if I couldn't be there. And they're moving to Tennessee, and I think they're going to continue the band up there.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's definitely.
That's good.
That's what they're
great.
talking about.
Well, the awesome thing I brought on, because I know people that have left the state of Florida because their kid has it, and his little, Jim's son does have it, beautiful little child that he is. Anyways, in Tennessee, wherever he's at, of course, definitely, Jim goes way back to the labels. I can't imagine how many years back.
Oh, No Loves, yeah, it was the
Yeah, it's, Jim worked with Stiff at Stiff's job, Atlantic Drilling Supplies.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anything they've ever done with us, they did
They're
some,
good guys. You know,
some serious shows
definitely.
with us.
It's-
And they've been on, 2 comps that I've done now, too, so.
well, how do you say what kind of music they are? They can't
It's
classify
rock and
them
roll.
as punk rock or
Yeah.
pop punk or something called. I never heard that before.
Rock and roll.
Pop punk? What do you mean?
High tech,
pop
man.
punk? You know, it's like rock and roll. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Keep moving.
High tech.
HD.
That's the one we saw when we were at your house. That was
Oh,
a fever beginning.
My last
Oh
class
yeah,
was
this is because we were at the house watching before we came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to pick a place for the poster. You pretty much nailed it.
Yeah, we're like, where are we gonna put the poster? Because I'm like,
Oh yeah, he has a cool spot for like right under the
Right above the Reagan, man.
Awesome. You got masks. I got masks all over my house, man.
Fucking
I'm in the
man.
funeral daisies too, so we do a lot of zombie stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm in the politics, so we do the Reagan mask and the Nixon mask and the.
Yeah, I've
He's got Obama.
maybe I should bequeath you my Reagan doll that I bought for Stephanie.
I
So,
love Reagan.
I can't
I have
just
an
put them
issue
away,
with
and
Reagan
I had to downsize, and I keep downsizing. There's like these really
It's like I want a
Reagan doll?
Godzilla Reagan.
a Reagan doll.
Can we see it?
I'm serious. You know, you can like
Can we
bend
see
his
it?
arms up and shit.
When I
Can we
went
see
to
it?
When I go
uh,
home, go
No,
through my
it says
stuff,
you
I
got
would
right there,
bequeath
my
you
God,
that
no,
because it
it's
could
like-
not go to a better place.
is it on this side? Yeah. When I went to New York, we went and hung out with Murphy's Law, and I got a Godzilla button hanging out with Murphy's Law. And yeah, I'd like to do like a TVHC Godzilla logo, but I think I want to do like an alligator eating the city.
Yeah.
I want to do a
Sharknado.
alligator the whole fucking
Sharknado.
state.
Sharknado. That's what we need.
TVHC Sharknado.
That's what we need. Sharknado.
Gatorade.
Shit,
Gatorado.
the way things are going, y'all can appreciate
Fucking embellish it, man. Take advantage of it, man. Fucking that whole fucking Sharknado thing. Have Gatornado, man.
Gatorado. I can't do it.
Step up, here we go.
Should be like an alligator with a fin on it.
Sharknado drinking game. You ever heard that?
And old school versus new school, man. It's great to have it being.
Here's the
passed on.
school.
Here's the school now. I do know. I
Go
do
back.
know a lot of teachers.
Learn something once.
I'm friends with a teacher that I fucked with in high school, man.
Really?
Yeah, he was my soccer coach too, man.
I'm friends with teachers that are in
You
bands.
fucked him?
Oh, that's out.
He said he fucking with. God damn.
No, he hated me, but he fucks with me back on Facebook, so it's cool, man. It's fucking real cool.
I saw one of my teachers.
You
find
doing
out
alright,
6
Neil?
months
It's
ago.
11 o'clock. You doing alright?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You might turn into a pumpkin. No, Dagger might turn into a pumpkin.
I will have to be at work till 5 tomorrow. So. You guys are the ones that
That's-
have to get
that's
up
me
early.
as a
Hey, you know, that's the thing about punk rock is people don't think you can have a job and be a punk rocker.
You can, but you don't necessarily have to dress. You don't have to look it.
Homeroom
You know what I
mother.
mean?
I look like this all
Yeah,
day.
unfortunately.
What do you do?
Homeroom mother with the
None of your
mohawk.
business.
My daughter's
You
in
know,
elementary school.
I sold adult movies for like 3 years, and across the street from Lala's and Beer Goggles, and and that's the thing is
I've had shit thrown at me back in the day when I had my head shaved and the hairstyles I went through. Back then it wasn't different. Then all of a sudden, like the skinheads came in style via sports world or whatnot. But in my days, if you had your head shaved, you were a skinhead. If you had a mohawk, you were a punk. I've had people throw things at me driving my car down the road. I've had people tell me, your mother hates you. She should have aborted you. It's like, you're fucking...
Some kid told me that in high school. I punched him in the face.
I mean, I've had people actually stop and just like, I cannot tell you. And again,
well, when you think about what you represent and what you do, if you can't handle what you do, the fact that people are going to have an issue with
example, Elizabeth,
how you are, then you don't have a reason.
Here
to
I
do
am
that.
with the punk rock, with the neon hair, and
Don't
my
do it anymore,
granddaughter.
just-
I take her into Little 5 Points, and we were at this pizza shop, and it was all punks and all tattooed people and whatnot. And she was, being from Largo, Florida, she's like, no, man, these people look really, really different. And it's all like, well, it's what you see is difference. You will always find the difference. And like about 5 minutes later, this couple came in, and they had the shirt tie, office people. And I says, Elizabeth, look, don't they look out of place? And it clicked. And I saw that moment. Just that one fucking moment, man. And it was like the best feeling in the world. You're right. Yeah, man. They are weird here, aren't they? And it was like, that's all. I rest my case.
Dude.
Totally rest my case.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it shouldn't matter, and it's a shame that it does, and it's a shame that a lot of things that go on in the earth, but the bottom line of it, you can be wealthy, you can be poor, you make what you want, and that's it. You can't really just not. Don't change. You don't change. The way you are today is the way you're going to be 20, 30 years ago later. You know, it doesn't change.
I'm not, no. You know, what we do and the stuff that we...
we're fighting for the same
I don't mean to
thing.
preach. I don't mean to preach to anybody, but, you know, the bands that we work with, you know, we have a mutual understanding. And,
exactly. And
it doesn't matter what you believe or what you think or what your friends think or what you... It's the fact that we all strive to have the same kind of music and we all strive to be out there and to make a difference. And it's... I try to be positive. You can't be positive. You can't have that positive mental state, then you don't really have business dealing with Tampa Bay hardcore. And you know, the scurvy is one thing. You know, I do the scurvy with these guys, you know, and I do Tampa Bay hardcore, and I'm in a couple other bands, and if you can't deal with us and you can't have a adult conversation and work with us and have a mutual respect, and you don't, you know, respect is earned, not given. I don't just give you my respect.
That's totally it.
You know, and it's shitty to say because, you know... It's
not shitty to say. It is what it is. And if you aren't what you today, when, you know...
And that's how all these nationals look at what I do. You know, these national bands that I book with, they book with us because we treat them right and we do what we need to do because we know what they expect and we know what they need to do.
And the whole thing out there about the music is exactly as you stated. You're not putting a dollar sign on it. You're not selling it and filling up a stadium at $100 a head, and you got to watch the fucking show on the TV screen above the stadium. What the fuck is that? That's not music. That's commercialization.
I've done big shows, and it's been horrible.
Have you?
We did the Rancid show, and I mean, you couldn't see the back. I mean, there were so many goddamn people watching the Scurvy play. It was like, and you know, And I
love Rancid, and I highly, highly respect him on his song.
What's your opinion of doing big shows compared to doing local shows? I mean, the crowd's appreciation of the band. I mean, you got a newer audience, obviously.
Well, no, because you know, when you think about it, there's only really two places you can play in Tampa or in St. Pete if you're going to be in our community, okay? And two places that we book through.
In front of big shows, though. Like what he's
saying. Can you really get a local band on a big show without having a hassle? Is what it comes down to. Because any big show that comes through the area comes through somebody that most of us don't work with. Right. And the gentleman that I would choose to speak of, I won't name, but you know, they refuse to work with the Scurvy anymore because we had an issue at the Rancid show, and they refuse to work with some of the bands that are local bands that work through TBHC because of
then they don't need to come to our neighborhood.
No, it's not that. You know, the national shows that come through like Voodoo Glow Skulls and you know English Beat and you know the bands that come through that I know I could do something for. You know, I booked national bands, you know, on the same night I booked the Vibrator show. You were at the Vibrator show.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Those bands from the English Beat and from Voodoo Glow Skulls came over to our show and talked to us and had respect because we booked the Vibrators.
God, that was
Whereas the booker from this area and the owner of those clubs booked those other bands and didn't have the turnout that we had from the locals that
when they
go to those shows. You get people to go to those shows that are more interested in the novelty of seeing English Beat because it's like seeing the specials.
Right. It's a shame out there because punk Punk rock is
That's all politics. That's why one of the bands I'm in
punk
is
rock
called
is not a
politics.
novelty. It's a way
Because
of life,
everything we
man.
play,
It's a way of life.
is about that.
It's a way of life. I mean, okay, I'm not working, and I hate that, but I make enough money to cover my bills, and I'm not on welfare, and I don't get anybody for anything. I get food stamps. That's about it. And my head is held high. I'm not selling out. You know, I'm not knocking people that are working McDonald's because they have to. But punk rock, and it needs to solidify. And it should be back
No,
it
it
was.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though.
It's
There's
a
people
lifestyle.
out there that just decide that you either choose what you believe or
And
what
it's
your
a shame
friends
that has
believe.
not
And you know what,
changed.
honestly, it's like
I have seen a lot of changes though.
if you go to a TVHC show, everyone that's at a TVHC show, they just kind of do what they do.
Yeah.
You have an issue with it.
Yeah, like how
You have an issue with it.
how
That's your
big does
issue.
TVSC have to be to make it worthwhile?
Well, actually, in this area, you guys are like, you know, it's the top bands, and you have a lot of the bands that are working with you. But that is all the bands. If you break it down, how many other bands around on what you guys have
It
put
may
together?
or may not
There's
be.
just not a
But
lot.
that's the cool part.
Yeah.
It's not. Because
Thank
why?
you. That's
Because
what I'm
bands
saying.
produce every day. 4 guys get together, 5 guys get together, like, hey, let's fucking round up.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's round up and start playing some music.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just gonna keep doing that over and over and over again. So
I got audio coming out of here.
TVHC is nothing but a like a jump
Yeah,
start.
just an extra cable.
Well, then
a
it's
kick in the ass.
that's a good reason to be there then.
You learn how to
fine.
do stuff
you're
around the
feeling-
corners and stuff, you know what I mean?
That's if I look at Brandon and I was like, what's Brandon trying to do right now? Brandon is trying to get his foot in the door, and everywhere, any place he can get into, it says, we'll let you do what you want to do, and that's what he wants to do. Brandon wants to get his foot in the door and say, this is what I want to do.
We want to play.
I
We
want
want to
These
play.
guys,
We want
those
to play.
guys.
I
Yeah,
can get you national
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah.
I can book national bands.
that's all there is to it.
As long as I can get a venue to guarantee the money.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there's a
And
venue in
that's
St.
it.
Pete that will take a show that won't take it in Tampa, I'll do it in St. Pete. But until somebody's willing to work with me in St. Pete, I won't do it.
Well, and then which brings up the no clubs, because the no clubs is St. Pete.
Okay,
No
well
clubs
then
is
you
just
let me
Tampa.
know.
Then I know what you're talking about, and I agree with you totally.
We played a no club show with Rancid, and there was an issue that happened, and I don't think I can ever book with them again. So, and that's the thing is you know, when you come down to it, there are people in this town that book bands that they book, and there are people in this town that book bands, and they will help them, and they sleep at my house.
Agree. Right there.
They
is
sleep
what
at my
it's
house
fucking-
every time they
dude,
come to town.
Dude, that is totally what it's about.
They stay at my house, I
Absolutely.
feed them.
Absolutely. I've never been telling you
But
things.
that's keeping it real, though. That's making it, you're bonding with them. I mean,
What it is?
and that, you know, I think a lot of fucking, the shit that, where it crosses over is where that changes. You know.
And it has throughout the years.
I'm tired of people that think that they're better than somebody else. And it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter if you choose a
What
religion
matters
or
is
a politic
how many
or whatever.
tickets you sell.
You are no better than me. You're no better than anybody else you walk past. You're no better than any other band that you have any right to ever
10
fucking
years
say anything
goes by,
about.
and I bought
Stop
every
it.
ticket, and I didn't necessarily drink in a bar, but I
Because
paid
you're
to
going to make a
cover
mistake
to
eventually.
support the music scene.
And
I
so is
always
anybody
support
else.
the music scene. The one time that you don't have the cash, and God damn it, you've been here for 10 years, you're not going to like, well, go on through. You know, you're more like, I want to sell you that ticket. I don't care if you paid ticket prices for 10 fucking years. I want my ticket money tonight, 12 years later. It's like, dude.
Venues and promoters do what they need to make sure that their venue
But
is
at
promoted
that
correctly,
point,
but
their money has already been accounted for and claimed for, and you're not going to change it. It does not matter. At the end of the night, you let somebody through the fucking door or not. At that point,
I was
you
trying to
know.
tell Lily, don't be calling your phone texting. Pics.
yeah, it's hard though because you know
You have
when
to
you're
cover,
doing
you have
shows,
to
you
cover
have to.
everything, and I agree with you totally. It should not come out of your pocket. 100% agree.
It does though. It does come out of my
I
pocket.
want
And you
this-
know what? You know why it comes out of my pocket? because I care about it.
Thank
And
you.
I don't.
Agreed.
I would rather that somebody get something that they need and we can help each other out. If I can get a show in another area and go work with them in another area and they will do the same for me in that town and all, it's give and take relationship. You know, and if you can't deal with being a give and take relationship, then you don't need to be part of it.
And again, it's after things. I'm not saying give anything away free. I don't mean it whatsoever. But when it comes down to the point where you had a person that's paid for shows and going in for how many years, and you can't one time say, hey, come on.
Yeah.
You know, you paid your dues. I respect you. I like you. I supported your ass throughout. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't have anything if I can't say come in.
I have a hard time.
You know
I have a hard time with. Well, I bounced at Brass Mug for.
Oh, you have to. I
bounced at Brass Mug for a little while, and you know, and those people they respect me, and I had people that didn't respect me, and I had people that yelled at me that were in bands, and I would tell them not to drink in the parking lot, and I would tell them not to do whatever. And you know what? The deal is that I make the same music that you do.
You're doing your job.
And I'm doing my job.
Period.
And I'm being paid to be here to make sure that the venue doesn't have a problem. I'm a promoter or I'm a bouncer or I'm whatever I am for this venue at that time.
Oh, you have to have that. It's a shame you do, but you do. That's the bottom line.
I have honor.
Yeah. Hey.
And that's what sets TBHC aside, and people have a problem with the fact that we have some kind of loyalty and honor, and you know, whether it be honor among thieves, like a pirate style, it's still honor.
I hope that comes out. You two walking out the bathroom together.
I've never gotten times where like
you don't shit where you eat.
Yes. And I'll pick up a tab, you'll pick up a tab, they'll pick up a tab. I bring beer, I come at your house, I bring my beer, I don't drink your beer. I've got a couple of extra cans, hey, fucking leave them here.
Yes.
You know, okay, maybe only, PBR. It's beer. You know, so I mean, and if you come to my house, hey, this is what I got, enjoy it or not.
Same thing when I book a national band, you know, that's why the Murder Junkies or Anti-Scene or any of those bands are still dealing with us, is because we make sure that they understand that you're welcome here and this is what we do and this is our family. You walk into my house, this is my house.
Look at my gigs.
Look at that one, that's good. That's good.
That's awesome.
He went to school with my grandmother.
Oh, really?
Middle school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was around here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Morgan Fitzgerald.
I've heard that school all my life, man. Margaret Fitzgerald.
So, my girlfriend texted me and said that she loved you.
Oh,
she texted me that like a couple minutes ago.
I leave her.
Yeah, honestly, the deal is that, you know.
Cool, man.
You said,
when you think about the punk rock community.
You said, okay, hey, this is Mr. Stiff. Show her respect. You said that, and it was kind of like, you know.
When you think about the punk rock community or whatever you want to think about, you know, people think that I'm a scumbag. You know, I've had some issues like at the skate park in Tampa where some girl, you know, was getting beat up by some younger girl, and I was like, you guys shouldn't fight, and then one of them broke my nose.
A girl broke your nose?
Yeah, and then I might have accidentally hit her at the same time.
Oh.
So it was no bueno, and some people said that, you know, and they said that the Scurvy would never be allowed to play there again. And it was, you know, I was helping a girl that.
Wait, is that the transition story?
Yeah. You want to talk about a Scurvy story? And it sucks because I have a lot of respect for females, and it's not. And my girlfriend, I love her a lot. You know, I was married before, and you know, for her to say that, you know, like the Twat Squad, people say that if you don't know what the Twat Squad is, TBHC has something called the Twat Squad. It's like the girls that represent what we do, and they're friends with the bands, and they do whatever. And you know, and people tell me that I'm like a chauvinist because I have that as
a name for something. And really, my girlfriend made that up. And it had nothing to do with me, you know. And that's the thing is you know, if you go on to the actual group that's like the Twat Squad, it's all females except for me, and they all, you know, they all have the same beliefs and they all have the same like. And it's crazy to watch because I'm the only guy that's in the group, and I watch it, and it's like I watch what they say, and it, you know, they have a lot of respect for each other, and it's the same thing as what the guys have that we make the music. It's like, you know, when you think about Rosie the Riveter, you know, the females that, you know, back the males that were doing whatever. Not that I want to go to war for anything I don't want to fight for, because that's not what I want. You know what I mean? It's camaraderie. It's what you believe. It's what you think. It's how you react and deal with each other. You know, music between a male and a female. You know, you got Twat Squad and you got TBHC. You know, oh, holy shit. So Eric just pulled up the Murder Junkies at Club Venom. Are you really gonna play that?
What do you think? Is it?
Yeah, you can play it. It's pretty. I mean, it might be a little. This is when GBW started. This is pretty intense video.
Oh well, we love that. Let's do it here.
Yeah,
at
let's
the
do
e.d.show.
this.
Fanzine.
If we can make this play through here, can we make this work?
You want to narrate through it?
No. I don't want to narrate anything, and let me tell you.
Everybody has come my foot. So here goes out to all the pups and skins, and to my own Latin brothers, since I am from Cuba. I bear respect to all the lads out here. This is called Crucified.
The new Domino's.com is faster than ever. Now you can save your favorite order, all your info, and then reorder in as little as 30 seconds. Way faster than calling the store.
Hello, you in a tunnel? Am I in a tunnel? No.
Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each at Domino's.com.
Yeah. We found a lot.
Don't feel guilty about that.
I was breaking obsolete, dragging vices, leaving it. Yeah, and right you in the back. Kick your bones until they break. I'm evil, 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 evil. I'm evil, 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 evil. you think you're in the movie so well? You should think you're in the movie so well. Stay up, Papa, don't you stand in your chair. Stay up, Papa, don't you stand in your chair. Stay up, Papa, don't you stand in your chair. Stay up, Papa, don't you stand in your chair.
Wait.